Hello students, in the last class we have discussed about the topic determinants of a matrix. So we will see the determinants, and we have discussed what is the minor of an element and as well as cofactor of an element and the definition of the determinant. Now we will see once again the definition of the determinant. The sum of the product of the elements of the first row of a square matrix A with the corresponding cofactors of is called the determinant of the matrix A. It is denoted by det A, or in two vertical lines we can have A. See, example. A is equal to, if it is a square matrix of order 3, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3, and the determinant of A, det A, is equal to the sum of the product of first row elements with the corresponding cofactors of the first row. And you are well known with how to find out the cofactors of the first row. That is A1 into cofactor of A1 plus B1 into cofactor of B1 plus C into cofactor of C1. This is C1. So this gives the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix. So that is A1 into, assume that this is the cofactor of A1. What is cofactor of A1? Where this A1 is located? In the first row, first column. That is minus 1 whole to power of 1 plus 1 into minor of A1. Again, what is the minor of A1? B2 C3 minus B3 C2. That gives the cofactor of A1. So overall, the value of this means the cofactor of A1 gives to capital I1. Assume that the value of, that is cofactor of A1, is denoted by capital A1. Similarly, plus B1 into cofactor of B1 is denoted by B, plus C1 into capital C1. So this gives the definition of the, or this gives the value of the determinant of a square matrix 3 by 3. So this is the value which is the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. Now this is the definition by using the first row and corresponding cofactors of the first row. Similarly, if we go for the second row or third row or first column with second column and third column, the definition, the determinant gives the same value. Now we'll see the we'll rewrite the definition of the determinant. As we have mentioned, it is the sum of the elements of the first row of a square matrix. Not only with the first row, you can find out the determinant of a square matrix by using the second row and its corresponding cofactors, and third row and corresponding cofactors. Similarly, with first column or second column with cofactors or third column with cofactors. If you do in any one of the row or column, the value of the determinant of the square matrix will be same. Now we will see the definition of the determinant by using the second row. That is, determinant of A is equal to, now I use the definition of the determinant by using the second row. That is A2 into cofactor of A2 plus B2 into cofactor of B2 plus C2 into cofactor of C2. And you are well known with what is the cofactor of A2? It is minus 1 whole to power of 2 plus 1 into minor of A2. So that value is denoted by capital A2. A2 into capital A2 plus B2 into capital B2 plus C2 into capital C2. So this is also this gives the determinant of the square matrix. Not only with the second row, we can find out with third row also. Or A3 into cofactor of A3 plus B3 into cofactor of B3 plus C3 into cofactor of C3. That gives to A3 into capital A3 plus B3 into capital B3 plus C3 into capital C3. So we can use any one of the row to find out what is the determinant of the matrix. So not only the row, we can go for column also. We'll see the definition by using the column. That is, determinant of A is equal to. So if I want to choose third column, let's see how the definition will be. C1 into cofactor of C1 plus C2 into cofactor of C2 plus C3 into cofactor of C3. That is C1 into the cofactor of C1 is denoted by capital C1 plus C2 into capital C2 plus C3 into capital C3. This gives the definition, or this gives the determinant of the square matrix of 3 by 3. So we'll have a small example of a square matrix of order 3, and we'll find out the determinant of a matrix by using with one row and with one column. And let's see whether it gives the unique answer or not. So we'll see. And the determinants are very, very important in the coming classes. And we can have plenty of problems and determinants, and it is just gaining more marks is also important. Now we'll have an example. A is equal to, if it is square matrix 1 2 0 minus 1 3 2 5 4 and 6. Assume that it is a square matrix. Now we'll find out what is the determinant of A. So determinant of A. Now if I go for with the third row, we'll see what is the definition. We'll see what is the determinant of the matrix. 5 into cofactor of 5 plus 4 into cofactor of 4 plus 6 into cofactor of 6. Now we'll see 5 into cofactor of 5. It is minus 1 whole to the power of, it is located in third row and first column. Minus 1 whole to the power of 3 plus 1 into determinant minor of 5. Or how to find out the minor of 5? First hide the position of 5 where it is located. It is located in the third row and first column. You will be left over with 2032. Then the determinant of 2032 gives the minor of 5. 2032 plus 4 into, again we'll go for cofactor of 4. It is located in third row and second column. Minus 1 on the power of 3 plus 2 into minor of 4. Where it is located in minor of 4? It is located in third row and second column. Third row, second column, and we will be left over with 1 0 minus 1 2. 1 0 minus 1 2 plus 6 into minus 1 whole to the power of 6 is located in third row and third column. 3 plus 3 into minor, that gives the determinant of 6, 2 by 2 matrix. After hiding the third row and third column, the elements will be 1, 2, minus 1, 3. So, minus 1 whole power of 3 plus 1 is positive. 5 into the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix will be 2 to the 4. 4 minus 3 into 0. 4 minus 0. Minus 4. Why I have taken minus is minus 1 whole power of 3 plus 2 is 5. So minus 1 whole power of 5 is minus 1. So minus 4 into determinant of this 2. 2 by 2 matrix. 2 into 1. 2 minus of 0. So it will be 2. Plus 6 into. And the determinant will be 3 minus of minus 2. So it will be plus 2. So 5 4s are 20 minus 8 plus 30. So it gives to 20 minus 8 plus 30. It gives to 40. Now this is the determinant by using the third row. Now we will see by using the value by using any one of the column. Now in this same example, as we have done by using the row, now we'll see the determinant by using one of the column, any one column, either first column, second column, third column. So let me choose the third column. Determinant of A is equal to 0 into cofactor of 0 plus 2 into cofactor of 2 plus 6 into cofactor of 6. 0 into minus 1 whole to power of 0 is located in the first row, third column. 1 plus 3 into determinant of, that is minor of 0. Minor of 0 is for hiding the first row and third column. You will be left out with minus 1, 3, 5, 4. Minus 1, 3, 5, 4 plus 2 into cofactor of 2, minus 1 whole to power of 2 is located in the second row, third column. 2 plus 3 into minor of 2. That minor of 2 gives the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. After hiding the 2, you will be left with 1, 2, 5, 4. 1, 2, 5, 4 plus 6 into minus 1 whole to power of 3 plus 3, because it is located in third row and third column, and the minor of 6 will be a determinant of, after hiding this row, it will be left out with 1, 2, minus 1, 3. Now we will see the value. 0 into something, 0 plus 2 into minus 1 whole to power of 5. So it gives 2 minus 2 into 5, 4 minus 10, 4 minus 10 plus 6 into 3 plus 2. Minus 2 into minus 8 plus, sorry, it's not minus 6, and 6 into 5. So 12 plus 30, which gives to 42. And in the previous also by using the row we got 42, and now by using the column. So the determinant is to find out by using any one of the row or any one of the column. And we will find out, we will generalize the definition of the determinant not only by first row. Now you can use any row or any column. Now the generalized version of the determinant. So the determinant of a square matrix of which A is equal to the sum of the product of any row, or we can say column, of the matrix with corresponding cofactors. That gives the determinant of the matrix. That is, A is equal to A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. And determinant of A is A1 into cofactor of A1, that is denoted by capital A1, plus B1 into capital B1 plus C1 into capital C1. This gives by using the first row, or it is same as by using the second row. A2 into capital A2 plus B2 into capital B2, that is C2 into capital C2. That is by using the second row and corresponding cofactors, or by using the third row, by expansion of the, by using third row, A3 into capital A3 plus B3 into capital B3 plus C3 into capital C3. Now we can use the determinant, or we can find the determinant by using the first column elements also, or A1 into capital A1 plus A2 into capital A2 plus A3 into capital A3. We can use the first column element by expansion of first column. We can use the determinant, we can find the determinant by using the expansion along the second column. B1 into capital B1 plus B2 into capital B2 plus B3 into capital B3. Or we can use by the third column. C1 into capital C1 plus C2 into capital C2 plus C3 into capital C3. So we can use any one of the row or column to find out the determinant of a square matrix. Now we'll see some properties on determinants. So we'll see the properties of determinants. Property 1. If A is a square matrix, then the determinant of the matrix is same as determinant of its transpose. Means the determinant of this square matrix and its transpose, both the values will be same. We'll see one example. Suppose if A is equal to, is a square matrix, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3, then the determinant of A will be, now we can use any one of the row or any column to find out the determinant. Now if I go through the expansion of the first row, we'll see A1 into cofactor of A1 plus B1 into cofactor of B1 plus C1 into cofactor of C1, as you are well known with this. So let me write A1 into, the cofactor of A1 will be minus 1 whole to the power 1 plus 1 into B2 C3 minus B3 C2. B2 C3 minus B3 C2. This will becomes minus B1, because minus 1 whole to the power of 1 plus 2 will becomes a negative value, into cofactor of B1. After hiding the first row and the second column, it will be left out with A2 C2 A3 C3, and the determinant gives to A2 C3 minus A2 C3 minus A3 C2 plus C1 into cofactor of C1, hiding the first row and third column, it will be A2 B3 minus A3 B2. So that is the determinant of the A matrix. Next, if I transpose A dash, what will be A dash? The first row becomes the first column, A1, B1, C1. Second row, A2 becomes the second column, B2, C2. Third row will be interchanged to third column, B3, C3. And what is the determinant of A dash? Again, we can use any one of the row or column. Now, if I go by first column, that is A1 into cofactor of A1 plus B1 into cofactor of B1 plus C1 into cofactor of C1. That is, what is the A1? Cofactor of A1. After hiding the first row, first column, you will be left out with B2 C3 minus B3 C2 plus B1. But B1 is located in the second row, first column, so it gives a negative value. So negative sign, B1 into, after hiding the second row and first column, the determinant of A2, A3, C2, C3 gives the minor of B1. A2, C3 minus A3, C2 plus C1 into cofactor of C1. It is located in the third row and first column, so it gives a positive sign. C1 into A2, B3 minus A3, B2. So these two values will be same. A small example will have a small 2 by 2 also. We'll see the determine whether the property exists or not with small example. We'll see one example of a 2 by 2 matrix. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 5. If I go for the determinant of A is what? 5 into 5, 1 into 5, 5 minus 6, that is minus 1. The product of 1 into 5 minus product of 3 into 2, that gives to minus 1. Now A dash, what is A dash? First row becomes first column, 1, 2, 3, 5. And what is the determinant of A transpose? Again 1 into 5, 5 minus 6, that is minus 1. So from this, the determinant of A and its transpose both are equal. Now we'll see the next property. Property 2. If every element of a row or every element of a column, so whatever the properties I am telling about the rows, the same properties also exist for columns also too. So if every element of a row of a square matrix are zeros, then the determinant is always 0. So we'll have an example. If A is equal to A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, 0, 0, 0, means every element of third row in a square matrix are zeros. All the elements should be 0. Then without using the definition of the determinant, we can easily say that the determinant is always 0. How it will be 0? We'll see. Determinant of A is equal to, use the definition, A1 into, by using the expansion of the first row, cofactor of A1 plus B1 into cofactor of B1 plus C1 into cofactor of C1. That is A1 into, what is the cofactor of A1? After adding the first row and first column, we will be left out with B2, C2, 0, 0. That is B2, C2, 0, 0. Minus B1. Why it is minus? Because B1 is located in the first row and second column. So that is minus 1 whole to the power of 1 plus 2 gives a negative sign. So I have written a minus sign. B1 into minor of B1. So after hiding the first row and the second column, you will be left out with A2, C2, 0, 0 plus C1 into the minor of C1. After adding the first row and third column, it will be left out with A2, B2, 0, 0. A1 into, now determine B2 into 0 minus 0 into C2. 0 minus 0 plus minus B1 into, again 0 minus 0 plus C1, 0 minus 0. So A1 into 0, 0 plus 0 plus 0. So it's a simple question, determinant, how to find out the determinant of if every element is 0. So the determinant of this matrix is 0. Now we'll see the next property. Property 3. If any two rows or two columns are identical in a square matrix, then the determinant of a matrix is always 0. Identical means equal. So example, A is equal to A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. In third row, again A1, B1, C1. Observe the rows. The row 1 and row 3 are same. The elements are A1, B1, C1. In third row also A1, B1, C1. Now, If it is case, then let's see what is the determinant. So determinant of A is equal to, we can use any one of the row or any one of the column. Now we'll see by second row. A2 into cofactor of A2. After hiding the second row and first column, you will be left with B1 C1 B1 C1. Determinant of B1 C1 B1 C1. Next, minus B2 into determinant of B2. After hiding the second row and second column, you will be left with A1 C1 A1 C1. A1 C1 A1 C1 plus C2 into determinant of C2. After hiding the second row and third column, you will be left with A1 B1 A1 B1. A1 B1 A1 B1. So it gives what? A2 into the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. B1 C1 minus B1 C1, it will be 0, minus B2 into 0 plus C2 into 0. So overall the value will be 0. So in this case the two rows are identical. Similarly we can the same property exists for if two columns are identical. We'll have a small example. B is equal to 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 1 5. Here the two columns are identical, means all the elements of column 1 and column 2 are same. 1 2 3 1 2 3 and third column is different. Now we'll see the determinant. Determinant of B is equal to, by using any row or any column, we'll say by column, the row 1 into, if I go by the expansion by the first row, what will be the determinant? It should be 0. So 1 into cofactor of 1 will be left with 2 1 3 5. The determinant of 2 1 3 5 gives to 10 minus 3 7 minus 1 into the determinant of after the hiding the first row and second column, will be left with 2 1 3 5. So 2 1 3 5 means 10 minus 3. 10 minus 3 7 plus 1 into after hiding the first row and third column, 2 2 3 3. 2 3 is 6 minus 3 2 is 6. So it will be 0. 7 minus 7 plus 0. So 7 minus 7 is 0. So what is the property? If any two rows or any two columns of a square matrix are identical, then the determinant is always 0. Now we'll see the next property. So property 4. If in a square matrix, if any two rows or either two columns are interchanged, then the determinant of this matrix will be same but of change in the sign. Means there will be the values will be same but there will be a change in the sign. Either if it is positive, if interchange, then it becomes a negative. So we'll see with an example. So if A is equal to a square matrix of order 2, let's say 1 2 5 6, then what is the determinant? Determinant of A is what? 1 into 6 minus 2, 5 into 2. That is 6 minus 10, that is minus 4. Now, as per this property, if I interchange the two rows, that is B is equal to 5, 6, 1, 2. Means, in this case, I have swapped the rows. The row 2 elements become the row 1 and the row 1 elements are in second row. Now what is the determinant of B? 5 into 2, 10 minus 1 into 6, that is 4. Means the two determinants are same but of opposite sign. If this is minus, then it becomes plus. Now, keeping in mind of A matrix, now here we have swapped the rows. Now we will swap the columns of matrix A. We'll check. C is a matrix by now interchanging the two columns as per I have given the condition. 2, 6, 1, 5. This is another matrix, but interchanging the two columns of matrix C. Now we'll see what is the determinant of matrix C. Again, 2 into 5, then minus 6 into 1, 6, which is 4. So if this is a minus 4, then if we interchange the columns also, it becomes plus 4. So this is the property. If any two rows or two columns in the square matrix are interchanged, then the determinant will be changed by its sign value only. Next property. So property 5. If all the elements of a row or a column of a square matrix are multiplied by a number k, where k is a scalar, that may be a negative real number or positive real number, or it may be anything, a complex number, then the value of the determinant of the matrix obtained is k times the determinant of the given matrix. Means, as we are familiar with the 3 by 3 matrix, if A is equal to A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3, and you know how to find out the determinant of this matrix. A1 into cofactor of A1 plus B1 into cofactor of B1 plus C1 into cofactor of C1. So this is one method. We will take one more square matrix, that is if all the elements of a row, like single row or single column is multiplied by k. B is another matrix, A1, B1, C1. Now if I multiply the elements of row 2 by k, A2, KB2, KC2. Next, A3, B3, C3. So this is a matrix. Now the determinant of this matrix will be, determinant of B is equal to find out the determinant of this matrix, we can expand by any one of the row or any one of the column. So now I choose the second row, KA2 into cofactor of KA2 plus KB2 into cofactor of B2 plus KC2 into cofactor of KC2. So in this K, in all the variables K is fixed, that is K is common. We can take K common. A2 into cofactor of K2. Cofactor of K2 means after hiding the second row and first column, we will be left with B1, C1, B3, C3. Means whatever the value you are getting for that is a minor of Ka2, that will be the same as minor of A1 in this. After writing this, by using the second row, B1 C3 minus B3 C1. So it gives the same value. So it gives for, okay, let me write out that also. So what you are getting? A2 times of writing the second row and first column, B1 C3 minus B3 C1. Next, it will be minus B2 because we have taken K outside. B2, after hiding this, you will be left over with A1 C3 minus A3 C1 plus C2 into cofactor of KC2. A1 B3 minus A3 A1 B3 minus A3 B1. So that is the value. So which is similarly K times of, and A2 times of B1 C3 minus B3 C1, A1 times of B2 C3 minus B3 C A2 times of B1 C3 minus B3 C1 minus B2 times of A1 C3 minus A3 C1 plus C2 times of A1 B3 minus A3 B1. Means this value is same as determinant of A, that is determinant of A, that is K into determinant of E. Means what the difference is only taking, if it is a matrix, if every element of a row is a multiple by a scalar K, then this determinant is easily find out by you taking K outside and writing the remaining elements. That is, if C is equal to suppose some alpha A1, alpha A2, alpha A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Then the determinant of C will be, as every element of the first row is a multiple of alpha, where alpha is a scalar, then the determinant of this matrix will be written as alpha times of the determinant. What is the determinant? A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. So we'll have a small example and we'll wind. Let's see the same property with one example of by taking a 2 by 2 matrix. We'll see the 2 by 2 matrix. That is, A is equal to 1, 5, 2, 3. Just see the result. So what is the determinant of A? Determinant of A is equal to 1 into 3, 3 minus 5 into 2, 10. That is minus 7. Now, if there is a matrix B, that is, suppose if I want to multiply the first row by some scalar 5, let us take 5. 1 into 5, 5, 5 into 5, 25, 2, 3. Now, what is the determinant? Now see, what is the determinant? Determinant of B is equal to 5 into 3, 15 minus 50, which is what? Minus 35. Now we'll see. So as in the same matrix B, every element of the first row is a multiple of 5. Like we can write 5 times of determinant of 1, 5, 2, 3, which is 5 into, and what is the determinant? 1 into 3 minus 2 into 5. That is 3 minus 10. That is 5 into minus 7. That gives to minus 35. Means if we have a chance whether the first row are multiples of 5, so we're just taking 5 outside and keeping the remaining elements as it is. Means we are not disturbing the second row. So this is the property 5. Next, there are another properties that we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you.